Welcome back to the yard, Dad. We are going over this Webb cordless electric reel mower, lawn mower, whatnot. Check it out. Webb cordless 20V, 30 centimeters, 12-inch cylinder lawn mower, reel mower, perfect for small to medium-sized lawns. Battery, charger, and yeah, right. Your run time is 60 minutes. There's your cutting width, 12 inches, 30 centimeters. And then manual adjust cutting heights, 13 to 23 millimeters. I have it set at 1.5 inches, which is the highest that it will go. There's your capacity with the bag that goes on it, which is cool. You've kind of seen all that stuff. Let's go check out the unit. Here's the unit. And this is going to be a quick video, so you know how to get one of these, what it looks like, what to expect, what I'm going to be using it for, of course. And yeah, here it is. Check it out. So we got the unit. It's just like the regular Webb reel mower. This one right here. What is it? WEH12R. It's the same thing. I'll measure this real quick just to make sure that it's actually 12 inches. Let's measure that real quick. I would say, yeah, it's like almost 12 inches. Got this Webb Eco battery. This is what it came with. You can charge it with USB-C. You shouldn't have any problems. It just depends on what you're plugging into the wall. But you'll see these lights right here. They'll all light up, and that's when you know when you're good to go. I picked up a converter because this is what came with it. This is the charger that comes with it and the cable. And you can plug your USB or your USB-C, two of them up in here. But I got a converter on Amazon. I can put a link for this if you'd like to get one, but there's that, and I just plug that in, and it's same thing up here. It's got the USB-C and your standard USB. This is where the battery goes right here. So I'll be putting that in right now. Let me check it out. Slide it in, open it up. Just your standard slide pack. Let's see, it goes this way. There we go. And it just closes. It doesn't really act, it doesn't really seal, but it just flaps back down. There you go. Basically the standard manual Webb reel, the WEH12R, I believe. This unit just has the battery / electrical thing, and then I believe there's like a belt that they've added to this. So when you push it and stuff, you know, there's a belt. It will spin because it was kind of weird when I first pushed it, and I was like, why isn't the wheel spinning? But yeah, there's a belt that engages, and I'll show you how to do that right now. And it's super simple. All you do is you press this button down, and at the same time you're pressing that down, you squeeze this lever. Just like that. And then you can release this and just hold on to this, and it'll keep going. I'll show you the spin on it right now. Now I've got this thing set at 1.5 inches. It's maximum height that it can cut at. I'm gonna test it out in a couple spots in the back on some perennial ryegrass. I have Kentucky bluegrass back there as well. So I won't be doing the whole lawn, but I'm gonna do it in a little test area just like I did in the last video with the other reel mower, the Scott's one in this. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll test it out and show you. But if you do wanna get one of these, I use this shipping service called Shippn. I'll put a link right now and all the info. All right, awesome. Now you know how to get one. Now you know what to do. I'll give you a few tips. If you do get this one, it's heavier than the other Webb, so it's gonna cost you more to ship. Basically, the way that I've seen it go is if something costs 150 bucks, expect to get it here for 150 bucks. So $300 in total. It depends on where you live, how you're shipping it, and like all that, but that's who I use. They've always come through. I've never had any problems with them, but expect like little random fees and stuff up front. It's like 50, 60 bucks. And then once the person gets it, To get it delivered, I chose UPS. It was the cheapest shipping service that I could choose. UPS gets it here fine. I've used them twice. And whatever the cost is of the unit, add the same cost again. So that's basically it's 50% more, and then you'll get it here. And that has to do with the customs and all that stuff, all those fees, all that stuff's taken care of. You won't have to get a phone call where you got to pay something or do anything. Whether or not they actually charge for that stuff right now, I don't know, but it's super simple, it's secure, it'll get there, and it comes faster than some of these companies I've ordered from here that are in the state next door to me in Nevada. So, I don't know. But super fast, efficient, works. Now you know how to get one. Here's the roller. I thought it was gonna have a bigger roller, but I guess that's just on the new Webb. I'm not sure though. On the WEH, the other one, the upgraded, just regular one, but maybe we'll add that. We'll add something like that. Pretty standard. Everything else is the same, really easy to install. The instruction booklet is kind of weird because, you know, they need to update their instruction manuals, that's for sure. Because some of the pictures are showing like when this was plastic. And even my older one doesn't have a plastic wheel on it. So that was kind of funny. I do wish that they maybe would have added some upgrades to this just specifically for the electric one. That would have been nice. But what I'm going to be using this for, and to answer questions that I've seen in the comments about it, I'm going to be using this for our bentgrass project. We're making a little putting green on the corner of my fence on the side of the house over here. I've sprayed it with glyphosate and all that stuff, and everything is working, so we're good. We had a freeze warning yesterday, again, so it messed up my maple and all the trees on the street again, and they're not looking so great. They're looking kind of crunchy and like all the leaves are gonna fall. But we actually have some 80-degree Fahrenheit weather coming up, so I'm gonna start wrapping up that project tomorrow, and we're gonna hopefully get the seed down. We'll see what's up. But I've got my soil mix right here ready to go. So tomorrow I'll be filming that, and I'll probably release that video on Sunday. We'll see what's up. If I've got time, I'll try to get that done and leveled and everything we're gonna do over there. Then we'll get that bentgrass seed down, and then we'll go from there. But that's what I got this for right here. That's what I'm using this for, just for cutting grass low, like my bentgrass. Because I just have Kentucky blue, perennial ryegrass, and turf type tall fescue. I have midnight Kentucky blue, hat trick and fireball perennial rye. The turf type tall fescue is daybreak, which is really good for my area. It grows like crazy up here in the front. I have that mixed with the Kentucky blue. And then in the back, I've got the perennial rye with some Kentucky blue. There might even be some turf type tall fescue back there now. I don't even know. The area we'll be testing this thing out right now, and I'll show you everything. That's going to be perennial ryegrass majority. That's how you get one of these. Like I said, I've used them three times now to get stuff here. I've actually used them prior to buying the Webbs for food items. I've used them for that as well. And it came very, very fast on dry ice and everything from the store, of course, that I ordered from. Let's go test this thing out. Let's go. Just got that done. You can see how it's looking. And here's the one from the last video that I cut. You can already see that it's totally almost even with the 3-inch grass over here now. But there's that, the 3-inch grass. I cut this, at 1.5 inches with that web. Now, you can see where dog piss stains are too, like right there. But, you know, I'll do a whole nother video about those. But if you come over here, this is the area that we've been working in, right here. Now I'm gonna I gotta trim up the side right here. I got a nice little, I don't even know what you would call that, a little hedge of grass going. But looks really nice. This area up here, everything's pretty level here. My yard kind of slowly slopes. Any of this type of stuff here is mostly from the dog. It's just exposing it. But you'll see in about, I don't know, like 3 days, all of that will be gone. It won't be like the dog pee stains that were on the other side where it's like really concentrated. This is more like, oh, we caught him and then we moved him. He likes to run out here and he likes to go in these spots. It's always been his thing. You can see this is all perennial rye, mostly over here, whereas this is mostly the Kentucky blue, and it's a lot thicker, taller spreads. But yeah, I'm going to just finish this up. I just wanted you to see it's a very nice even cut. Very, very even, very nice. You can make the stripes and stuff any size you want. I'll show you over here as well. You know, you can keep running it. But generally this grass right here, this is not something that I'll be using this for. I'm just giving you a test. I'm going to be using it over here on our bentgrass project. As you can see, the glyphosate finally worked. So we're good to start working on that and finishing it up tomorrow. Hopefully we finish it. Yeah, I just wanted you to see the height of cut. I'll be using that web mainly on the bent grass, that's it. Back here I'll still be using the Scotch, and I'll be cutting at 2.5 to 3 inches, just because majority Kentucky blue. But that could all change. We could do something different, who knows. But that was it. If you got any questions or anything like that, you just let me know. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. That's pretty much it for the web, the electric web. Thing's awesome, definitely worth it. It cuts way faster than the other one, what you can push. As I come back and go back over something, because my grass was 3 inches right here that we just cut, no problem at all. It cut right through 3 inches. The other one, it would have caught every now and then. It used to do that. This one doesn't do it. It's spinning fast enough to where we don't have that problem, but we also get, all the clippings are like so much smaller. So it's like way more precise. I filled the basket up a lot. But yeah, really awesome piece of equipment. Hope you get one. I'll put everything in the description as well, with what I ordered, the adapter and all that stuff. And I'll see you on the project. We'll get that bent grass going. Thanks for watching the Yard Dad. Peace.